Hi, and welcome to our weekly energy forecast and contemplation. I'm Juna.
Sabina.
And we're from Synergy in Motion, where it's all about empowering you to live true to you and your heart, what matters most to that unique being that you are, and no one else is on the whole planet. So thank you so much for joining us. And we have a special gift for you this week. So stay tuned. And every week we bring you a morsel of wisdom from the I-Ching, human design, and gene keys. And it really is the planetary influences that are available to all of us through the sun, through this particular hexagram, which is hexagram 11 this week, and the gate of peace. Mm-hmm. So it comes through this lens, and we all experience it to one degree or another.
And hexagram 11 is beautiful at this season in time where we come together with family. It is peace, and the symbol is earth over heaven. So it's reversed. It's not heaven over earth. Mm-hmm. Earth actually walks in heaven's shoes, and heaven walks in earth's shoes. So it is the quality of being empathic, walking in somebody else's shoes, that gives you a deeper understanding of what goes on in their world. And it also comes with a challenge to be aware of the other person's story and to not fall into that story, but to really be aware of who you are, observing the other person. Yes, you do walk in their shoes, but you can only walk as you in their shoes. And like you, they are unique. They're different. They have a whole other set of tools, perspectives than you have. But it gives you information. It gives you a sense of where they're coming from, which doesn't mean that they can walk all over you or you have to become like them or you have to change them. But it just opens the door for a different kind of communion with the other person. And conversation as well. So being empathic, as I said, comes with that gift of having the awareness of what's going on for the other person and with the challenge of not falling into the other person's world. And also really being clear with your body, because a lot of times our bodies try to help by taking on the energy of the other person. And that is not helpful and doesn't contribute to the other person really. It's just mirroring what's going on. So in these times, really be aware of staying clear, being clear of who you are and letting your body know, hey, you don't need to take the stress out of anybody's universe because that doesn't really work.
Mm-hmm. So it can be your gift to be able to do that. That's a magician's gift to be able to, to move stress around, but it's at a cost to you and it's at a cost to them as well. So boundaries keeps, that's the word that just kept coming to me, is like having clear boundaries of who am I and who are you, having compassion for the other person and their story and their thing, but it's not yours. Like Sabina said, it's not yours to solve. It's not yours to necessarily get all involved in. There's a little bit of a like, oh, how can I have this boundary? And what often happens with empaths is that, or if you have a very empathic nature, you can get very overwhelmed easily, very stressed out because you're carrying the burdens of them, your own stresses. And let's face it, this time of year, it can be very busy and very overwhelming. So we do have a little gift for you that will help you move through this with ease and with more ease. And it is our on-the-go emergency kit for when you're tired, exhausted, stressed out, anxious. And you can use these 3 steps right away, and it will immediately bring you right back into your alignment with who you are, your inner compass, your inner knowing. And it can happen very quickly. There are 3 steps that we use and our clients use them, and it is really, really powerful. So we've worked on this. We were like the little elves in Santa's workshop working on this for a couple of weeks, and we have this ready for you. So you just can go to the link in the description and click on it, and it is yours.
Or you can click here.
Yes.
Very easy. And having said all of this, what we invite you to contemplate this week is to be aware when you fall into the other person's universe and how you bring yourself back in that moment of just being the observer, not the participant in the other person's world. You are not the other. You are you observing, right? So really notice, how are you dealing with that? With being aware of what's going around you and with other people without making it your own. Yeah. And also be aware when you start projecting, because the mistake that a lot of empathic people make is that they think the other person is like them. That is not true, right? When Juna makes a choice, she makes a choice based on her gifts and talents, challenges, and growing edges, not on mine. And when I see her, I would do that very differently. I wouldn't be in that situation because it's not mine, but I can have compassion. I can see what's happening for her, but she doesn't have my tools and I don't have her tools. So be really clear when you see somebody else and you think you have all the solutions and you would do it all different. Of course you would, because you're you and they are them. So really honor the other person in their uniqueness, in their difference as well.
I'm just reminded of the Gene Keys piece, which is obscuration and obscurity. And when the boundaries are all mushed up like that, then you can't see clearly. So there's this obscuration of who are they, who are you, and then you can move into, once you kind of can clear that and you can find yourself, there's peace that is created, and then there's this light that comes, and this lightness of being, and this illumination. So I love those words too, and I hope I got them right. And so I'm just going on my memory here, so correct me if I'm wrong. But just, this gift of peace, it's not just about slacking off with it. It takes some work to get to that place of peace within yourself, within your relationships with others. And using this beautiful energy this week, tapping into it. I hope that you can tap into it and find the gifts of what it is to be compassionate and caring without giving yourself up for the other.
And that might mean walking away or walking towards either. Right?
You can walk in the shoes and then you can also walk away. There's a lot of walking going on maybe this week. So don't forget to walk on over to the link and get that free gift from us. I think you'll love it. No matter if you've been on this path for a long time, no matter if you've studied with us or not, we find them really helpful. There's a really cool thing in there where you can put it on your phone. You can do all this cool stuff. Have it like 1, 2, 3, boom, boom, boom. And just there you go. Because sometimes even the most enlightened, we just need a reminder. We need like a little, doink, a little wake up, and there it is. So that's what this emergency kit is designed to do. And we hope you enjoy it and enjoy this week of contemplating everything that we have shared with you.
And we will be back, not next week or the week after, but we will be back in the new year. We're taking a little bit of a pause in this time to be with family and to create, so celebrate and to create.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Wonderful.
So we'll see you in a couple of weeks, and enjoy. And I can't wait to hear any feedback that you have about this on the go emergency kit. We hope that it blesses you. We are totally blessed by you. Thank you so much for your participation in the last year. And we wish you a very, very Merry Christmas, Happy Holiday, and New Year. Until next time. Bye.
Bye.